Let me tell you a story, one that might sound familiar even if you've never heard it told quite like this before. But not just any story. This is a story that lives in the shadows of every community, every workplace, every family gathering. It's the story of a hypocrite, the kind of person who wears one face in public and another in private. You know the type. The one who seems to have it all together, who says all the right things, but whose actions don't always match their words. Maybe you've even met one. Maybe you've worked with them, lived with them, or even called them a friend. Or maybe, just maybe, you've caught a glimpse of that double life in your own reflection. Maybe sometimes you've wondered if you are one. A hypocrite is someone who shows faith on the outside, smiling, nodding, saying all the right words. They blend in, they perform, they play the part that's expected of them. They might pray in the front row, or speak passionately about justice and honesty, inspiring others with their words, but deep down, in the parts of themselves that nobody sees, it's a whole different picture. There's a private world, hidden behind closed doors, where doubts and contradictions live. There they hide disbelief, doubt, or even the opposite of what they say. Sometimes, it's not just doubt, it's resentment or a secret life that contradicts everything they claim to stand for. Why do people do this? Why do we sometimes feel the need to put on a mask and hide our true selves? Sometimes it's fear of what others will think, fear of being judged, excluded, or left out. The world can be harsh to those who don't fit in, so we learn to adapt, to blend, to survive. Sometimes it's about power, pretending to believe can open doors, earn trust, or help someone climb the ladder. But at what cost? The cost is often our own authenticity, our own peace of mind. Here's the thing about hypocrisy. It's not sustainable. It's like trying to hold your breath underwater, hoping no one notices you're gasping for air. Living a double life is exhausting. It drains your energy, your spirit, and your sense of self. You're always worried someone will see through the mask, catch you in a lie, or call you out. The anxiety never really goes away. Imagine waking up every day, rehearsing your beliefs for the world, but hiding your true self in the shadows. Every interaction becomes a performance, every conversation a test. That's not freedom. That's a cage, a prison built from your own fears and insecurities, but there's more to it than just the exhaustion. Hypocrisy isn't just about fooling others, it's about fooling yourself. Over time, you start to lose track of where the act ends and the real you begins. Over time, the line between truth and lies gets blurry. You start to question your own motives, your own beliefs. Are you living for yourself or for the approval of others? You start believing your own act. The mask becomes so familiar, so comfortable, that you forget what it feels like to be truly honest. You lose touch with what really matters, your values, your integrity, your peace of mind. The things that once gave you purpose start to fade away. So, what's the lesson here? What can we learn from the story of the hypocrite? I'm not here to judge, just to ask. Are you living your truth? Are you being honest with yourself and with the people around you? Are you brave enough to stand up for what you really believe, even when it's hard? Even when it means standing alone, or risking the approval of others? Because the world doesn't need more perfect people, it needs real people, honest people. People who are willing to admit their flaws, their doubts, and their struggles. People who are the same on the inside and the outside. People who can look in the mirror and recognize the person staring back at them. Next time you see someone who seems a little too perfect, or who says one thing and does another, remember this story. Remember that everyone has a hidden side, but not everyone chooses to hide behind it. The secret life of a hypocrite isn't glamorous. It's lonely, stressful, and empty. It's a life spent looking over your shoulder, never truly at peace. True strength comes from honesty, from owning your beliefs, whatever they are. It comes from having the courage to be vulnerable, to be real, even when it's uncomfortable. So take off the mask, live with integrity, let your actions match your words and your words reflect your heart, and let the world see the real you. Because that's the person worth knowing, and the only one truly capable of making a difference.